Oh, David.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Start with Sham. Thank you.
Hi, Enzo. Firstly, just tell us about the decision to play Marc Guéhi in midfield and how you think he did there.
It's just, in this moment, it's just, for me, matter of to find solution, to see different things. I know Marc from Palace, and I always thought that he could be a good midfielder. So sometimes you visualize things you need to try. We tried the first 2 days of the week after Arsenal game as a central defender step in. And then the last 2 days we try him as a proper midfielder, just stay there. And overall, I think was good performance from him. And the good thing is that now he give us solution also for the future.
Looks like Ayyoub Bouaddi is coming in from Lille. Firstly, what do you think he'll bring to the side, and how pleased are you to sort of agree that deal?
To be honest, I didn't see no one from the club. So after the press conference, I will see them. So please wait, because I don't know if there are any update at the moment. So probably you have more update than me.
It looks like.
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Sorry.
And so you must have been pleased with the spirit to score 2 goals in the last 6 minutes when it looked as though Bournemouth were going to go away with all 3 points.
Yeah, the spirit was fantastic. I think it's a game that we deserve to win. It's a game that probably you don't need to wait the last 5 minutes to win the game. It's a game that you deserve to win early for their chance, for the amount of chances we had. Before they score, we had 3-4 clear chances. We miss. This is football. When you miss and they score, become more complicated. Second half, they didn't. Probably they had the first shot on goal minutes 80. So I think we deserve to win the game.
Ciao, Enzo. When you look back at where you were 1 week ago and where you are now, what do you think is the thing that the team has interiorized the most?
To be honest, I feel in the same position we were after Arsenal. I know that most of the time, it's normal that you judge because of the results, but I don't see big difference from 1 week ago and today. Unfortunately, this is a work in progress. That's why I'm looking for new solution. Marc Guéhi midfielder, different things. So now we need solution. We need to prepare the teams for 1 season. But again, for sure, when you win games, help the environment, help for the fans, help the team, everyone. We are all more happy today than 1 week ago.
Maybe another similar thing to 1 week ago was the defense probably not doing its best on the goal. What can you do to improve on that?
Again, I think Premier League, if you think about Premier League game, it's not going to happen that you don't concede nothing. It's very difficult. It's very rare. I think we conceded, the first goal we conceded was the first shot for them. Then after that, they had 2-3 dangerous moments. But again, it's normal that you concede something. It's how you react. I think the reaction from the players was very good. We have still, unfortunately, 4 or 5 players that for them it's pre-season. Erling, pre-season. Elliot, pre-season. Marc Guéhi, pre-season. Nico, pre-season. They arrived 10 days ago. I think Bournemouth, they didn't have players. I mean, all of them, they start at the beginning of the pre-season. So it's a huge difference in terms of physicality, but we are going to be better and better.
Hi, Enzo. Rayan Cherki is another player who came back 10 days ago. What have you made of working with him so far, and what about his impact today when he came on?
Yeah, the impact was unbelievable. But it's that kind of player. I like Rayan. I told him also after the game. Again, sometimes when you plan a game and you have already inside the pitch 4 of 11 that they arrive late, sometimes you think, if we go 1 more 5, probably the difference is 2, And sometimes also you plan for the last half an hour, second half. So I think what they have to do when they don't play from the start is what Rayan has done today. Just be ready, go inside and try to do the best.
I think he said before, under Pep, he would tell him if he wasn't happy when he wasn't starting. Have you seen that side of his character so far?
Rayan is quite nice and clear boy. If he's not happy, he wants to show. If he's next to me and he's not happy, you all realize that he's not happy because he's doing anything just to show everyone that he's unhappy. So I know that he was not happy today, but at the end, I'm here also to take decision.
Do you see him being ready to start games again soon now?
Absolutely, yeah. But even today was a doubt until the end. But it's because we had already 4 players inside the pitch that physicality, they are no good.
Hi, Enzo. Just going back to Marc Guéhi, do you think that's a long-term solution where you could sort of use him more readily in that position?
It's a solution. I don't know if can be for the next game again but it's a solution. Now we need different solutions. So when you visualize and then is good. So in the future when you need, you know that if he's going to play there, it's going to be good. So it's another solution for us.
Is that sort of dependent on what happens in the next week to 10 days as to sort of who you bring in? And
No. It's just again, it's just to have. It's not linked to if we buy player or we don't buy player. It's just because today we plan to win the game. The idea was also to have more physical in the middle. I think Elliot, him, Nico Rally also because they are physicality team, and Marco was good.
Enzo, can I just ask about your own feelings today? Obviously, you've been in the stadium many times before. Today, you walked out. There was a big banner with your face on it. You got to celebrate a late win as City manager. How do you sum up your own feelings and the occasion for you today?
It's the perfect day, to be honest. The perfect day. I was very pleased when the game started to watch the ban in the other side. I was pleased at the end because we give them also the joy of the 3 points to win the game. So it was, I have to say that it was quite emotional and it was the perfect day.
Hi Enzo, Jack Grealish came on for the final sort of 10 minutes or so. How do you sort of see him moving forward? Do you expect him to be part of your plans past?
Jack, again, until the day is here, it's my duty to try to coach Jack and to try to get the best from him. And then it's one more week to go. We see what's happened, not only with Jack, with the more players.
Yeah, does the same apply to Nico, González and Omar, Marmoush, obviously in the squad, but not used?
Yeah, we had also more players on the bench. I think the other one that he didn't play was Rayan Cherki, and then one more, I don't remember which one. But yeah, sometimes they are not going to leave because they didn't play today. We see.
And you mentioned it's sort of a work in progress at the moment. Are you still sort of figuring out your best 11, given players have come back late, the window's still open, and you've sort of utilised Marc Guéhi in midfield today, Rico Lewis has played at right back, Nico rarely played further forward. Is it still a work in progress in your mind as well in terms of the 11?
Yeah. I don't have day by day. I can see more clear, but at the moment I don't have yet an ideal 11 players.
Last one with Paul.
Enzo, you were talking on Friday about finding a new Rodri, Elliot. Obviously, got that kind of
Marc Guéhi.
In terms like Elliot Anderson, his debut here today. Were you happy with how he performed? He seems a lot of authority to his.
Yeah, he was very good. I think Elliot was very good. He was very good on the ball. He was very good off the ball, and good feeling with Elliot that he's going to be better and better. He was, for him again. It was like pre-season. He arrived 10 days ago, so the feeling with him that he's going to be very good for this club in the future.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thank you.